What's up, disciples? It's y'all boy, yes, breaker of bars. Yes. Hey, you already know he will not spare you. Wrong, disciples. What's up, y'all? Hey, we turning up over here, y'all. We heavy recording day has been going down. We finna jump into another one. That's just how we go. When we sit, he hits it hard. We got Yelawolf, to whom it may concern. This was requested in the comments by several people. We finna check it out. Heat vision will be activated, y'all. Let's go. Yes, feed me bars. Feed he bars. Let's go. High efficient listening activated.
Seems that I've created some confusion. He told me straight up, people don't know you like I do, man. I guess I haven't said enough, or maybe I've said too much, I don't know. But I don't want to leave any stone unturned, or no questions about who I am, or what I represent. So here you go.
Oh, we finna get us one of these. He said, basically, if you didn't know me, if there was any confusion, this motherfucking song's finna clear it all up. You gonna know who I am, you gonna know why I'm here, and you gonna know what I represent. Let's go.
I grew up in the deep cut, raised by wolves, church steeples in a single white mother, taught to be blind to any color by hippies who've been smoking weed since.
Man, hold up. Raised up in the gutter, came up in the gutter, like I came from nothing. I came from the bottom. I was raised by wolves. You know, wolves are basically scavengers. They know how to survive. Man, let's go. We said single white mother. Hold up.
Church steeples in a single white mother, taught to be blind to any color by hippies who've been smoking weed since the 60s with dukes and hats up for bed covers. Rock and roll, country music and cocaine. The Bible and the Ouija board in the other. The irony of it all is so thick that a flower gets stuck in the thin air. That dope smoke. Let us get it in Michael Jackson. Irony of it all is so thick that a flower gets stuck in the thin air. That dope smoke.
The irony of it so thick it would get stuck in the thin air, like ooh, thick, thin, like how? Okay.
In the other, the irony of it all is so thick that a flower gets stuck in the thin air. That dope smoke.
But hold up, because that man little ways back, he said, I'm blind to color. Then he referenced hippies and smoking weed. Now you know hippies used to have them tie-dye shirts. So tie-dye meaning there was a lot of colors in the shirt. So I like that play on the colors and the hippies and they were smoking with hold up.
So for bed covers, rock and roll, country music and cocaine. One hand on the Bible and the Ouija board in the other. The irony of it all.
Now they said we got one hand on the Bible and the Ouija board and the other. Now the Bible represents light. Now that Ouija board was something completely different. You know, that shit was basically like an evil spirit.
So thick that a flower gets stuck in the thin air. That dope smoke. Let us get it in Michael Jackson. Practicing moonwalking with a broomstick in the kitchen, popping and locking. No BET on television. We didn't have it. We had the rabbits, the tin foil, mason jar on the counter full of bacon oil.
This man here, it sound like he lived in my house a little bit. That man said with the tin foil, you say you got the mason jar with the old bacon oil. You store that shit. You no.
Kitchen popping and locking. No BET on television. We didn't have it. We had the rabbits, the tin foil, mason jar on the counter full of bacon oil. Now looking back, talking about freedom, yeah, you were spoiled. Oblivious to the crimes from the insidious minds that took place right below us on the southern shore.
Oh my God. Oblivious? What? Say oblivious to the hideous crimes from the insidious minds, like the crazy, the loonies? God damn.
Now looking back, talking about freedom, yeah, you were spoiled. Oblivious to the hideous crimes from the insidious minds that took place right below us on the southern shore. The blood and the pain left the recoil.
The southern soil, okay, oblivious to the shit that they doing down south, basically. But ain't he from down south, though?
The creek waters holding sore. The blood and the pain left the recoil. The creek waters holding secrets. Ghosts of Confederate veterans in the wind. Backwoods are haunted with the death and the sin. Slave ships carried the lost souls. Wicked white men slaughtering angels for a fucking barcode. We bear these wicked ways. The world is still turning. And these motherfuckers with their crosses is still burning.
Yeah. Bruh. All right, hold up. We're going back in, y'all. We're going back in. First off, hold up. Hold up. Let's go.
Here with the lost souls. Wicked white men slaughtering haunted with the...
Man, he talking about the Confederate flags. He talking about the slave ship. That's what he was talking about with down south. He's talking about the old days, how it was in the old days. Oh my God.
Waters holding secrets.
He said they were slaughtering angels, black folks being angels. But he said all for a barcode, like, ooh.
Blood and the pain left the recoil. The creek waters holding secrets. Ghosts of Confederate veterans in the wind. Backwoods are haunted with the death and the sin. Slave ships carried the lost souls. Wicked white.
Say backwoods are haunted with the death and the sin. Like y'all was just doing people. Y'all was doing us dirty. Like, oh my God, that was ooh.
Men slaughtering angels for a fucking barcode. We bear these wicked ways. The world is still turning. And these motherfuckers with their crosses is still burning. Yeah, I seen them.
Buried the wicked ways. He said the fucking wooden crosses are still burning. Like they used to. Ooh, they hung Jesus on a wooden cross. We said that cross is still burning.
I'm at the courthouse. Not really sure what they're trying to prove still. Jumped over mountains, they still trying to move hills. In the darkness, probably listen to Drew Hill.
Woo! Drew Hill, baby. That was my favorite group of all time. Hold it up. Woo! Said jumped over mountains trying to move hills, mountains. Oh, man.
Jumped over mountains, they still trying to move hills. In the darkness, probably listen to Drew Hill. Pussy hotter than blue steel for Drew Hill. So Jesus gon' take the wheel, no you steer drunk. The youth here punks, the truth here come. I show you how these country folks pop their trunk. And my honesty is modest to tell the whole truth. Yeah, I've pondered and I've pondered to be spit it and call a wigger from who you consider the father at 14 to make you wonder and you wonder. Yeah, that's hard to hear, ain't it? But at that very moment, my picture got painted. Call it God, call it what you will, but I knew the South was sick still and in need of some changes, so I took it upon myself to adopt all the outcasts. I took the American and the Confederate flag, threw it in my back pocket. I even went and got tats and carried them like a shield for the shit that wants to be back. And these redneck brothers of mine playing that 3-6 in a fucking cornfield and beat trucks with lift kits, oblivious to the beauty of juxtaposition.
Playing that 3-6. I think he must really fuck with 3-6 Mafia or something. That's what I'm thinking. I done heard him reference 3-6 in another song.
In a fucking cornfield and beat trucks with lift kits.
But it said he took the American flag and the Confederate flag and threw it in a back pocket.
To the beauty of juxtaposition, they had no idea how special it was to witness them in deep Alabama playing Snoop and Group Home. Then Metallica, I discovered a new song.
Hold up.
Oblivious to the beauty of juxtaposition, they had no idea how special it was to witness them in deep Alabama playing Snoop and Group Home. Then Hank and Metallica, I discovered a new song. Catfish Billy, a way for me to talk about it. From then on, I was questioning how they got it by my...
Okay, so I kept hearing this. So Catfish Billy must be like his other persona, like Slim Shady is the Eminem. They say Catfish Billy was my way to talk about it. Okay.
Peers who really a way for me to talk about it. From then on, I was questioning how they got it by my peers who didn't understand that all these years we've been the brunt of the jokes. America made it clear that we were backwards, wrong, behind, and segregated. So I decided the Yelawolf would go make it more obvious that I was wrong. I polished up my tone. I signed a shady and brought a record deal home. Look, mama, no hands, I'm coming up, yeah, I'm grown. Respect from the OGs, co-signing my songs. First it was Bun B, then Raekwon and T.I.P. Then all of these MCs wanted features from me. But I was alive while my tongue was a fucking blade to these critics who didn't get it. The clips from the grenade in my teeth. A little too unique, the market for me was smaller than some thought it would be, even me.
Man, hey, said his tongue was like a blade, but that's how it is when you they don't want to hear real shit. The society don't want to hear real shit. They want to hear that shit that's talking to these kids that keep them down, basically. He said my shit was sharp, my shit cut deep. Said this shit was my tongue was a blade. Wait, let's go.
A little too unique, the market for me was smaller than some thought it would be, even me. So I looked in the mirror, saw the Jordans, the gold chain, my shirt, pin, terror, rubber flag in my pocket, red tattooed on my neck, part of Dixie across the stomach, and it ain't clicked yet. Maybe I wore the wrong shoes back to the woods, because these suede number 5s can't get wet. Maybe it's something I need to go figure out on my own. So after Radioactive, I took my shit back home, disappeared from the world, became increasingly different. Tuned in every once in a while to see who was spitting, but mainly I was in Nashville, getting back to my roots, exploring music with love story. I made it my truth.
Okay, I got that. I was back in Nashville, getting back to my roots, exploring music. Nashville, Tennessee is a music town, basically. So he's okay. I'm here.
But mainly I was in Nashville, getting back to my roots, exploring music with love story. I made it my truth. Dropped a single called Till It's Gone and traveled the globe. I started seeing rebel flags everywhere in my shows. I didn't think nothing of it. I assumed that they get it. I'm on some new side shit, but I have to admit it. I saw the post up on Instagram proclaiming I'm racist, and then I'm fucked in the head and I don't know where my place is. I started taking it personal, cause I treat people equal, homie. I got mixed kids and music is how I feed them. Lo and behold, I'm saying this, I discovered this evil white boy with
Man said I got mixed kids and music is how I feed them. Like this is what I use to feed my kids. Hold up.
mixed kids and music is how I feed them. Lo and behold, as I'm saying this, I discovered this evil white boy went in the church and killed 9 innocent people.
God damn, boy, hey, that's all you can say, man. So, ooh, man. Said a white boy went in the church and killed 9 people. That was it was a black church. What was it? Was it Baltimore? I think it was. Come on now.
I discovered this evil white boy went in the church and killed 9 innocent people. God damn. Hold on, moment of silence. Nine innocent church going, people get murdered. There's not a word I can utter. There's not a rhyme I can say. There ain't no fixing that ever. Those people brutally slay, and I refuse to see ways to justify all the blame. Them motherfuckers insane. I got so mad at my own image. I took down merch. No one's blaming it now. It's only making it worse. This fucking characters, criminals, just a puppet, a mental case. But the truth is the truth. He did it because of race.
Nigga, he bring it back, cause that man just ooh wait. Said he realized that it seemed like he realized his image, what he was putting out, he didn't want to be associated with it. So he said he took down all the merchandise and everything. Like he sounded like he changed his image. Hold up, let's go.
People get murdered, there's not a word I can utter, there's not a rhyme I can say. There ain't no fixing that up.
He said there's nothing he could say that could fix that situation of 9 people getting brutally slain in the church. Man.
Those people brutally slay, and I refuse to see ways to justify all the blame. Them motherfuckers insane. I got so mad at my own image. I took down merch. No one's blaming it now. It's only making it worse. This fucking characters, criminals, just a puppet, a mental case. But the truth is the truth. He did it because of race. There's nothing I can describe. This ain't that.
So the truth is the truth. He did it because of race. Because naturally, in that whole thing, they well, he's not racist. Like, he just went on a killing spree. But in a black church, like, this is supposed to be a safer place. First off, in the church, it's supposed to be safer. You went into a black church first. He prayed with them and everything, and then turned around and killed them. And to say it's not because of race, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Why you go sit in a white church?
Puppet, a mental case. But the truth is the truth. He did it because of race. There's nothing I can describe. The shame that I felt inside. The white boy with the flag committed these homicides. I tried so long to defend the South, and yes, it was my decision. My interviews all over the internet. You can see me. I never thought myself to be like a politician, just a witness to the sickness. The killing was in the bridge and the bricks that I laid to the road that I built. built from the love and the wisdom. I'm trying to find my.
Ooh, the bricks I lay in the road that I built from the wisdom. Oh man, the brick, he's paving the road for you with, come on, with knowledge. You're dropping knowledge.
The killing was in the bridge and the bricks that I laid to the road that I built from the love and the wisdom. I'm trying to find my way, but now I'm feeling in. I was prepared for the fight. Hell, I'll be stereotyped into my burial site. I married a loaded gun when I married this mic. Roulette, ain't playing around with my life, cause what I cannot lose is the respect that I've gained. Friendships I cherish, fuck the money and fame. Black American culture is in the thread of my veins. It's rock and roll till I die. I'm just a rebel in shame.
Say black American culture, he said it's in my veins. Woo! He said rock and roll till I die, man. Let's go. I'm gonna say I'm a rebel in shame. He was a rebel when he was running around with the flags and everything hanging out, but when someone with those same flags hanging out did what they did, it pretty much like it was a wake-up call for him. It was a wake-up call.
Culture is in the thread of my veins. It's rock and roll till I die. I'm just a rebel in shame. Yes, I apologize for me and anybody with that flag. Honestly, any proud Southerner is sad. How do you think I feel when I look at my granddad, imagining him dead because of that piece of trash? I got nephews, nieces who need this peace between this, but media is fiendish. So if you feel like you're above it or beneath it, have a logical mind about who your team is. And when you look at me, dog, don't look at me like another branch off a tree, dog. I took the shit and balanced it the best that I could. Try to hold up the wood of America's old seesaw. But this ain't hee-haw with me, ma. We ain't on the Cosby Show, are we, bro? Daddy may give a goodnight kiss, but I can promise you this, that you ain't promised tomorrow. I wish I could go back to the innocence. I remember my friends with no differences. What pigment is relative, is it? Maybe by 2015.
See, I remember my friends with no differences, but pigment is relative, isn't it? Like, basically, the color of your skin, it does matter. It does play a role in everything. Hold up, man. This man here. Boy. Come on, man. Damn. Let's go.
With no differences, what pigment is relative, is it? Maybe by 2050 we'll be over it. Big crit, I love you, homie, keep killing shit. You inspired us first, I got your back, and that's limitless. It is what it is, we cannot fix all this ignorance.
Big Crit is another, well, he got a crazy pen too. Big Crit, yes sir.
You inspired us first, I got your back, and that's limitless.
He said Big Crit inspired this verse. Ooh, I'll wait.
It is what it is, we cannot fix all this ignorance. American flags up, it's over, I'm in this.
Well, that was hard right there. That whole damn song was hard. Hey, you got me, Yelawolf. If you ain't had me before, you got me after this one. Definitely will be more coming up from the Yellow Backpack Gang. I think that's what y'all call it. Hey, he out, y'all. Peace.